On 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. You look at the Thunder. What a run they've had this year, in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And checking out Memphis, just a few spots below there.
And when I look at Memphis, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And for Memphis, the forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. Ja Morant, he's out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. When it comes to teams that like pushing the break, Richard, look no further than these two teams in front of us.
I'm expecting a fun one here tonight, Kevin. Definitely not for the faint of heart. These teams love to get out and run.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. For 3, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Wells. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Dort. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. From the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Morant gets it to go.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Outside Williams. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good from 17 feet away.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Morant scanning the floor. Jackson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Morant, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. RJ, Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
He's off on the first. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Now here's Williams. His last outing, he had 24 points. Comes up empty down low. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Here's Holmgren. 11 points last game. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Morant. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Wells with it. Dort covering. Wells with it. Last game he had 12. Takes it inside. Jackson from long range. That one's in, his first shot this game.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The shot by Wells, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. There's the three, and Dort gets it to go.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Morant passes to Wells. Pass to Jackson. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now Holmgren to the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Morant. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Well, Richard, we've had the Big Three era, then the Super Team era, but what era do you think we're in right now?
Well, you still need at least one superstar to win it all. The teams are focusing more on surrounding their stars with high-quality role players instead of going all in on super teams.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's see some of the numbers here for John Morant.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
Thunder on D. It's a 3-point game, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Now here's Wells. Still scoreless. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bain. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Left side Jackson. Outside Bain. Pass to Wells. Here's Morant. Oh, that's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Outside, Dort. Williams with the ball. Aldama's there. 6 on the shot clock. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now here's Morant. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
This is what a near 7-footer like Jackson delivers tough inside scoring.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Rockets.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Now here's Holmgren. Still yet to score. From deep, Gilgeous Alexander drains the three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. Second, the Grizzlies.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Taken away by Williams. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Morant. Pass to Edey. Over Hartenstein. Over to the wing. Aldama passes to Jackson. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Edey gets the bucket.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick-and-roll set.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Dort kicks to Holmgren. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant outside. Pass to Aldama. Bain against Dort. To the middle. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And that one, they crossed the line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them. Guys, just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And Gilgeous Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous Alexander's got 15 points.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Jackson finds Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 6. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Good on the shot. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Clark dishes to Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. Clark sets a screen for Jackson. Puts up a deep 3. Connects from three-point range. Jackson's got 8 points. The Thunder leading by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daignault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Wiggins passes to Williams. Outside Williams. Back to Williams. Goes up on the wing. It's Clark with the rebound.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Pippen against Caruso. To the paint. Here's Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Now just a 4-point Thunder lead.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's Williams. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
First one falls for him. Kennard, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Jalen Williams. No good on the second free throw.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 3 on the clock. That shot no good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 5. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Cason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. Pippen, no luck. The Thunder leading by 5. Down low. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
And he knocks down the first one.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Now, here's Pippen. 9 points last game. Wallace against Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've led by as much as 10. Oklahoma City moving it around, and it's Wiggins missing. And for Memphis, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Caruso. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Oh, it's not an easy look for Caruso in with these threes, but somehow he gets it to go.
Pippen against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Clark. Pass to Aldama. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple. Aldama's got his first 3 points of the game.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace.
Switch.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Wallace. Wells, he's checked in for Kennard. Wallace hits 2 free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pippen against Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark outside. Payne looking around. No good from Clark.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. Pippen against Gilgeous-Alexander. Spins. Pass to Wallace. Puts up a 3. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 8. On the wing, Bane. Wallace covering. Bane against Wallace. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bane's got his second basket of the game.
Excellent job converting inside. Bane's guys encourage him to be aggressive down there.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Yep, that one goes.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bane passes to Pippen. Now Aldama. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. 4-point game. Misses from close range.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Thunder with the possession here. The Grizzlies making the shot. Wallace finds Gilgeous Alexander. And Gilgeous Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass to Clark. Outside, Bain. His three-pointers off the mark. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They've led by as much as 10. Wallace's shot is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
At the top of the key, Clark. Pass to Bain. They get a hand on it. Caruso with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Wallace outside. Clark against Gilgeous Alexander. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Outside, Bain. Jackson, a screen on Dort. And again, Memphis, no good. The Thunder leading by 8. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous Alexander. Second shot opportunity, and there's the nice layup by Hartenstein.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Clearly a foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. Both free throws good from Morant. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Inside. Holmgren in the post. Guarded by Jackson. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Kennard. 17 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Thunder have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Holmgren. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Clark. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. And a deep three from Kennard. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams passes to Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Clark, out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Cason Wallace. He's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Oklahoma City. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Here's Jackson. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Great open look there. Morant's got it back down to single digits for Memphis.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Dort misses. And for Memphis, they're shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Here's Williams after the basket by Jaren Jackson. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Morant. Nice shot by Wallace.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Outside Jackson. Here's Kennard. Nice defense from Dort.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
Wallace against Morant. Releases. Wallace misses. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant left side. Off target on the 15-footer.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And it's Wallace with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Wells. Scoreless thus far. Jackson looking around. Good on the three-point shot.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
The Thunder leading by 11. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 18. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jackson's got 20 points.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Williams. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Holmgren against Morant. Pass to Jackson. With 4 seconds on the clock. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. And the first half is now in the books. Thunder lead by 13. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. We just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
I think for Oklahoma City, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start.
Gilgeous-Alexander is doing everything. Has total control of the offense. Reminds me of my good friend Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, Shaq, you didn't have to. But yeah, I wish I had his height when I was playing. I'll tell you, that would have been fun.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Wells is out there with John Morant. And it's Edey in at the 5. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Jackson. The Thunder leading by 11. Pass to Holmgren. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Clock at 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gilgeous Alexander's got 25 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Wells. Here's Jackson, defended by Holmgren. And it's in there. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
I think you can tell Jackson Jr. is enjoying himself on offense, playing with a ton of energy.
The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he makes the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Wells with it. Nothing on the board. Now here's Morant. To the middle. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Williams passes to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. Six on the shot clock. A beautiful reverse layup. Gilgeous Alexander's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Takes a step back. Morant dishes to Jackson. Payne against Williams. Releases from 15. Payne, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous Alexander. And another miss by Memphis. Oklahoma City has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Dort. 6 to shoot. Now Holmgren, guarded by Jackson. Here's Dort. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Morant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
A great scorer. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Morant, no good on the free throw. Oklahoma City leading by 12. And here is Dort. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. From downtown, it's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 6th rebound on the night, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Morant.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Morant. He's got 12. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great awareness of the situation. Gilgeous-Alexander sensing the chance for the steal and just taking it straight up on the break.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here now, the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Now Morant. And they double up Morant. Here's Wells. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb. Holmgren's got 9.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Now Wells. Memphis moving that ball around. Bain, no good.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 12-point game. To the paint. In the corner, it's Bain. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Desmond Bain.
His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging 21 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Now Wells. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Jackson down low, working on Williams. And there's Jackson on the assist from Wells.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Dort to screen on Jackson. Here's Williams, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
And the first one drops. And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. That one is no good. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Outside Jackson, fires from deep. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 29. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Edey. Here's Morant. 12 points for him. Here's the teardrop. Got a hand on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Shot clock at 3. Here's Payne.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting. And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Williams up on top. Guarded by Payne. And the shot goes in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here we go.
And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 13th in assists, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And the first one at the line is good. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by 14. Outside Jackson. Pass to Edey. On the wing, Payne. Here's Aldama. Defended by Caruso. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. On defense, Memphis. It's a 14-point game. Dort wide open. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Dort's got 6 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning
You could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Luke Kennard comes in for Jackson. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wiggins is checked in, and it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Wiggins sets a screen for Williams. He takes it in. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Williams looking around. Outside Williams. Caruso against Morant. Caruso, the pass to Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
Caruso knows how to manipulate a defense. That's a nice dish right there.
Williams against Bain. Fires for 3. That shot off.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Wallace against Kennard. Wallace goes in. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Wallace has got 4 points this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
The first one falls. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good from Morant.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's Caruso. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Wiggins a screen on Morant. Caruso with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Clock at 4. Elbow shot. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Bain. The Thunder making the shot. In the corner, Kennard with it. With the floater. Nice defense from Wallace. Oklahoma City leading by 21. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morant against Williams.
Screen.
Jang with a screen on Morant. Here's Williams. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And so it's Oklahoma City, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Williams, Alex Caruso out there with Wiggins, then there's Wallace, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
Free throw good, Wiggins. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And both free throws good for Wiggins. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Outside Jackson. Back to Pippen. Clark sets a screen for Pippen. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot's good by Pippen.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Wallace. Back to Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pippen with it. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Lets it go from 14. Caruso grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 23. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Wiggins outside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Inside. Wells kicks to Pippen. Jackson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. Wells wide open. Offline with his 3. Oklahoma City's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And here now the Thunder after Memphis gets the 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Off target with his 3. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Pippen. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Here's Wells. From outside, off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he can't get the first one. And Oklahoma City making a change here. And he's good on the second. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Pippen, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pippen outside. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And they double up Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, a tricky move by Jackson Jr. Using a little pump fake to get the defender off balance.
And that one misses. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jones checked in for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso comes in for Wallace. He hits the second from the line. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And they pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Dort against Kennard. Jackson kicks to Kennard. 5 on the clock. From the baseline. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Kennard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jones. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Edey. Now Wells. Memphis moving it around. Now here's Kennard. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Wiggins with it. Wiggins sets a screen for Dort. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. The rebound by Pippen. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Kennard, the pass to Pippen. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. Hartenstein with the screen on Clark. Count that bucket. 25 points here for Jalen Williams.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And they double up Morant. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Williams in for Santi Aldama. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 points, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Bane passes to Morant. Unable to get that one. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Edey. Bain inside the three-point line. He squares up and sinks it.
Off the catch, Bain has that repeatable shot motion. It's just so consistent.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Now Williams. Williams with the steal. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. He's defended by Hartenstein. And it's blocked. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Holmgren, guarded by Jackson. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 3 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now, just in the second half. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Outside, Dort. For 3, Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Morant passes to Jackson. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And here's Morant. Following Lou Dort's 3. Jackson with it. Dort covering. Ball's knocked loose. Outside, Williams. To the inside. Edey. And he goes in for the dunk.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Dort with the ball. For the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant kicks to Jackson. Inside, here's Edey. Outside, Bain. Hands it from downtown.
Well, Bain is an efficient three-point shooter, so you have to turn up your perimeter coverage when he's on the floor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go for him. Memphis has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. Williams kicks to Morant. No good from outside. The Thunder leading by 22. 1:35 left in the 4th quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Bain. The Thunder with another miss.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Jalen Williams.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Wells, he's checked in for Williams. Both free throws good from Morant. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Now Jang, and there's the drive. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Pass to Morant. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the paint. Here's Edey. It's good. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Caruso. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Williams.